Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I decided today is the day we are going to talk about skincare because at least once a week I get asked what I use on my skin at 44 years old to make it look the way it looks. And my usual answer is I've been taking really good care of my skin since I was probably 13, 14. That is the first time my mom took me to Macy's to buy skincare products. I was getting pimples, zits. I was breaking out, and she was like, we are gonna go and take care of this. And we immediately went to the Estee Lauder counter. I remember sitting in the chair and the woman used some toner on my face and she wiped it and she showed it to me and I was like, what's that? And she was like, that's dirt trapped in your skin. And then we moisturized and my mom bought the things and I used that for a while. And then I believe at the, around the end of high school, after I had a job and I was buying stuff myself, I stopped going there. And because I couldn't afford it myself. So I was told Neutrogena was good. So I used Neutrogena probably from, my late teens until right around when I turned 30, because I started breaking out again in my 30s. And I didn't know what was going on. And I talked to a friend. I talked to my hairdresser, who is also a close family member of mine. The godmother to my child. Shout out to Opal. She told me, yeah, you're getting too old for the Neutrogena and you need to spend a little more on your skincare. So I just went back to Macy's and went right back to the Estee Lauder counter. And I have absolutely been using their products ever since. So I'm going to tell you, I use their 3-step program. Somewhere mixed in there, I will say, I used Clinique. I think it was in college because I had a friend, shout out to Megan, who was like obsessed with gift time at Clinique. So we would go and I remember, talking to the ladies there and them saying, oh, you should use our moisturizer. And I tried it and I liked it. And it wasn't that much more expensive than Neutrogena, honestly. So I started buying that and I got into that for a while. So maybe that was in my 20s for a while. But I absolutely went back to Neutrogena, like back and forth. Anyway, back to today. I use Perfectly Clean. After Perfectly Clean, I use the one, it's called Multi-Action Cleansing Gel Refiner. It has these little beads in it, so it exfoliates when I'm washing. I do that. The next step is the toner, Soft Clean. So I use that when I get out of the shower. That's the toner. I put it on the little flat cotton pad and I wipe my face. And then if it's nighttime, we'll talk about nighttime in a second. During the day, I used the DayWear. And I use the one, there's one that's like a matte. I don't use that one. I use the multi protection. Look at me not wearing my glasses. Please hold. All right, Estee Lauder DayWear Multi-Protection Antioxidant 24-Hour Moisture Cream, Broad Spectrum SPF 15. Definitely use something with an SPF to protect our skin. I think many years of using something with an SPF in it. Yes, Black girls need to protect our skin too. It's paid off. Like my skin, thankfully, has been very nice to me. Now, in the wintertime, my skin does feel a little dry. And I remember going in and saying, my skin feels dry after I use the toner. And that's how she got me to the Soft Clean toner because they have more than one toner, but this one I guess is hydrating. It's silky hydrating lotion, but it's a toner. And I definitely could feel the difference after I use it. Like my skin doesn't feel dried out. I mentioned nighttime. At nighttime, I use their advanced night repair. It says repair, but I feel like I'm always trying to prevent getting to a place where I need to repair. Now I know everybody says black don't crack, and I hope this black don't crack, but I don't want it to crack. So my intention is to do all the things to make sure it does not crack and continue having it look the way it looks right now. I'm very happy with my skin today, and most days around my period, I would say in my 20s, in my teens, I would get like one pimple right before my period. Now that's not really happening. TMI, sorry. This is for the ladies anyway, so you'll be okay. Makeup, when I was using MAC, I used to use MAC foundation. I didn't like what it did to my skin, so I stopped. I am not a person who uses a lot of makeup. In my 40s, I wear more makeup probably than I ever wore my whole life. I used to not use foundation, I didn't use anything. And I think that's another secret. When my mom took me to the Estee Lauder counter, it wasn't to buy makeup. She bought me some foundation because I said I wanted to wear some makeup, probably when I was 16, 17. But I never liked the whole process of like painting on or like blotting on. I just wasn't into it. So I used to wear MAC lip gloss like all through college. I didn't wear any other makeup. Maybe I would do some like mascara. But I think not using a lot of makeup has helped. I always liked what my face looks like without makeup. And then my 40s happened and I saw a picture of myself with no makeup and a picture of myself with makeup. I will show you guys myself with no makeup. I have no problem with that. I have some makeup on now. This is basically how my face looks all the time. I use Fenty foundation, like the powder, the loose powder. I use a Bobbi Brown blush. I think it's called Cranberry, but it's probably discontinued now. I use one of Estee Lauder's mascaras. I use any mascara. I use this one now because it was free in one of their gift promotions. And I use Fenty, what's this called? I forget what it's called. Glasses again. I don't wear them all the time. They're for reading. Fenty Glow. This is the one that's heat. Here's the joke. I didn't know what heat was, so I went in to buy the Fenty Glow because I like the color, how it looks. It's like a nude or something. I don't know. I didn't know that they had this special lip gloss that's supposed to plump your lips. I don't need to plump my lips. Y'all see my lips? So I was using the regular Glow. I ran out. I went back. I bought this one. It said heat on it. I thought it was like the new cool name for it. So I put it on and I was like, why are my lips tingling? Am I allergic? What is happening? I was very upset. I noticed I didn't have an allergic reaction. I have sensitive skin. So I was like, I don't know what's happening. Did they change the formula? And I started Googling and then I found out that Fenty Heat is to plump your lips. I was gonna bring it back, but I was like, whatever, I'll just keep using it. And then I thought I lost it. So I bought a new one. So now I have two of them. Anyway, nobody cares. I'll stop. I like Fenty Heat. I fill in my eyebrows with everybody knows, do you have European Wax Center where you live? I go there. They have an amazing eyebrow pencil, the dark tint. I very much like that. It's of all of the eyebrow pencils I've ever used, that is the one with the color that is like matches perfectly to the hairs in my eyebrows. I would also try to find you a picture of my eyebrows before I ever plucked them in the 90s. I had very thick eyebrows and I wish I still had them because they could have just been cleaned up, but it was the 90s and we all had tiny, skinny little eyebrows. Oh, and they never really come back. But I'm happy with how they look now being filled in. But yeah, that's my skincare. Estee Lauder. 1, 2, 3. I'll put those in the description box. I get them at Macy's. I think I could get them on Amazon, but I like to go and support the ladies at Macy's and it makes me think of time with my mom. It's just a whole thing. In fact, we give each other the lotion at least once a year. We buy it for each other because it's a thing that we need. So it's always a good gift. Okay, so I hope that helped you understand my skincare process. I hope it helps you with yours. And you all can tell me what you all do to keep your skin looking fantastic. Okay, questions, let me know. If not, please hit like, please subscribe. I'm out here trying and I need your help. So, thank you in advance. I will see you soon. Bye.